Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm the Diginerdster, and today we'll be reacting to Tracer vs. Scout Death Battle. I have no, opinion on this fight. Win or lose, I don't really care. Both are fun games. So, you had to go.
To be the elite, you must surround yourself with the best of the best.
True.
Whether you band together to save the world, or just a worthless plot of land.
And every good team needs a good hidden runner.
Like Tracer, the spunky agent of Overwatch.
And the Scout, the Boston-born merc of Team Fortress. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
A death battle!
30 years from the present, mankind would become careless. Their machine servants rose up to fight
Just
for freedom, and
30
so began
years?
a worldwide war.
But one
Just 30
organization
years.
stood between world peace and total chaos. Overwatch. A team
Oh, right,
consisting
there's
of
a
the
lore
world's
behind this
greatest
game.
scientists,
I forgot
cyborgs,
about that.
ninjas,
You know,
cowboys,
because it has no
pilots.
effect on the game whatsoever.
Including Lena Oxton, codenamed Tracer. The youngest pilot ever inducted into Overwatch's flight program, Tracer is a free-spirited and fearless flying ace. Always laughing
And very
at
popular with the
After
adult
helping to
artists.
secure world peace. No big deal, right? She was chosen to test a new prototype fighter jet, which could teleport.
But then
Nice.
everything went horribly wrong. Instead
Like
of
most
teleporting
origins.
from point A to B, the fighter jet accidentally transported her through time.
How do you accidentally create a time machine and put it in a fighter jet?
I don't know.
Word to the wise, this is why you use animals before moving to human trials. Like I always do. Anyway, Tracer essentially existed as a ghost, uncontrollably phasing in and out of time. It looked like Overwatch's prized pilot would be decommissioned forever.
Until her teammate, good friend, and gorilla scientist Winston made
Yeah.
a special techno doohickey to keep her locked in the present.
This chronal accelerator doesn't just anchor Tracer's time displacement, it also gives her two different ways to manipulate her own time flow. In a mere
Alright.
instant, she can zoom approximately 23 feet away. This blink ability is not true teleportation, but instead speeds up time only for Tracer while propelling her in any given direction.
What?
Because
She can
that makes
briefly
sense.
jump herself forward in time, though from an outside view it looks like a blur.
Got it.
More than
Okay.
that, she can also reverse time for herself with the recall ability, which returns Tracer's health and spatial position back to where they were a few seconds before. While usually recall only turns back 3 seconds, in some instances she's gone as far back as 15.
Well, thank God her weapons aren't as confusing as that shit. She carries dual rapid-fire pulse pistols as her primary pain dispensers. Each can empty 20 rounds in a single second.
But what the pulse pistols have in power, they sorely lack
I
in
did not
range
know
and
that.
accuracy.
Good thing she also has her pulse bombs. I'll put it this way. Pretty much anybody she sticks this thing to has exactly 2 seconds to make their piece before going to
Yeah.
the big capture point in the sky.
Tracer maximizes her unique weaponry with hit-and-run tactics, frustrating her enemies and making her very difficult to pin down.
Yeah, in addition to blinking and recalling all over the place, she can jump 15 feet in the air.
She's disarmed the highly trained and literally cold-blooded
How?
assassin Widowmaker, protected the Doomfist gauntlet
Wait,
from
how do
theft,
you
and even
get
once avoided a
literally
sniper shot from
cold-blooded?
just 30 feet away. A sniper round usually travels almost 1,800 miles per hour when fired, meaning Tracer had to react within 1/100th of a second.
Unfortunately, that bullet found another target.
But that's because Widowmaker was aiming for him to begin with, wasn't it?
Gandhi.
Although Tracer
Wasn't she, like,
is a
betting that
slippery
Tracer would
opponent on
zoop out of the way?
battlefield, Her chronal accelerator has its limits.
I don't know.
If used too many times
The lore's
in
not
succession,
important.
it can overheat, forcing Tracer to wait for a recharge. As her pistols are linked to the accelerator, this can sometimes cause them to overload as well.
Huh,
Plus, she's
that would
a
suck.
pilot first, and not exactly a crack shot while on foot. If she doesn't get in close, she's not hitting anything but air.
In spite of that, Tracer doesn't let any of it get her down. Wherever there's danger, she'll be there in a blink of an eye with a cocky smile and a barrage of bullets.
Wait, whatever happened to that time-warping fighter jet?
I don't know.
Huh.
Don't worry, loves. Cavalry's here.
Oh my gosh. Stupid ads.
Cavalry's here.
Making me... They zoop you back to the stupid ads.
In the year 1850,
Ads are stupid.
an extremely wealthy entrepreneur passed away, leaving his family
Huh.
land and business to his two sons. But like brothers are prone to do, they ended up fighting over each other's land right off the bat.
Huh.
This went on for decades, and then the brothers began recruiting mercenaries to literally wage war. And that's when
What?
things really got out of control.
Each
Huh.
hired gun contributed with their own.
I didn't
special
realize
effects.
Team Fortress also had its own
The sniper killed from
lore.
afar, the engineer slaughtered with machines, and the heavy mowed people down with the
I don't
biggest
consider
goddamn
lore
gun
real
they'd
unless
ever
it's in the
seen.
actual game.
What kind of sandwiches were they feeding that guy?
But one every man only relied on his cunning, his 2 feet, and a baseball bat. This
Scout.
was the Scout. Born in Boston, Massachusetts in the 1950s,
Real
the
name
mercenary
unknown.
only known as Scout was the runt among
So then why do we
7
know
other
where he's
brothers.
from, but not his
And
actual
all
name?
of them loved to wander the town looking for a good fight. Problem was, Scout's brothers were so big and tough, the fights would be over before he could get the chance to throw his own punches.
Desperate to fight alongside his siblings, Scout realized that what he lacked in strength, he could make up for in speed.
So he started running, and running, and running until one day he was fast enough to not only keep up, but get ahead.
Speed was his moniker, delivering pain was his game, and somewhere along the way he even learned how to jump off of thin air. Suddenly, the
Yeah.
pathetic runt of the pack became the smart-mouthed terror of Boston.
Grass grows, birds fly, sun shines, and brother, I hurt people.
The only thing he was lacking was discipline. Which he
Well,
could
I
get
can
in
already
the
say this.
military, but that
Unlike
don't sound
Tracer,
any fun,
Scout's
so he
actually
became a mercenary
fast.
Instead. Scout travels light, relying on a
Unlike,
shotgun and a
you know,
baseball bat.
Tracer, who,
yes, a baseball bat.
kinda
This guy is crazy enough
is
to try and
bleeping
take
through
out a
time,
rocket
not
launcher-wielding soldier with
actually
a pop fly.
Which
running the
surprisingly
distance in
works.
that.
Opponents are stunned
You
by
know,
the
he's-
size of his ball.
it's like the
both
difference
literally and
between,
figuratively, leaving them open for Scout to race up and finish them off with his guns.
Well, he's got a pistol for
What are two
pinpoint
characters that I can
accuracy.
compare this
Scout's
to?
favorite tools for killing are definitely shotguns.
Sonic and Shadow?
The scattergun is a confusing
Shadow's fast
miracle
with
of
his
shotgun
rocket
engineering that
shoes,
can
and
somehow
Sonic
hold 6
actually
shots in a
runs the
double barrel,
speed.
and is reloaded via divine intervention when you pull its lever. It's like the baby of a shotgun, rifle, and a revolver. But his most powerful gun is the force of nature. A shotgun that only has 2 shots, but kicks so hard it can boost him even higher into the air.
Regardless, a well-placed shot can quickly take down almost any other mercenary. To make the force of nature even more ridiculous, he can strap a can of energy drink called Bonk Atomic Punch to it.
Yeah, I knew there was something to do with
Five
drinks. I
more
just
midair jumps.
don't play
That's
too
right.
much Team
This
Fortress
guy
because
flies with shotguns.
I,
But that's not
you
all
know,
the soda has to offer. With just a sip of Bonk, Scout becomes totally
I can't play
invincible for
multiplayer
a
games
second,
without someone else to
but
play
he
with.
can't use any of his guns at that
You know,
time.
someone to talk with and all
Probably
that.
due to the shakes. Bonk contains several hundred times the daily recommended sugar intake. An adult male's suggested daily dosage is 25 grams, meaning Bonk contains, at minimum, 11 pounds of sugar.
What the
So much sugar
fuck?
he can't take another drink for at least 20 seconds. And on top of that, it's radioactive.
You gotta have a
Nice.
tough body to handle that stuff. Tough
Oh,
enough
that's
to survive
cool.
the onslaught of 3 rockets at once, or to swing a baseball bat hard enough to send a guy flying 80 feet away.
Possibly due to long-term Bonk exposure, but testing is still out.
Scout can defeat foes as strong as the heavy in close quarters combat. Run 17 miles an hour for long periods
This is
of
all
time, and even
cool
kill a
and
bear
all,
with
but-
nothing but a hot dog suit and Amelia Earhart skeleton. I'm serious.
He has a knack for avoiding
I need to
bullets,
read those
missiles, and
comics.
even tentacles from a bread monster, but at the cost of wearing little to no armor, making him a glass cannon. And true to his reckless, unrestrained
Most speedsters are.
personality, Scout often runs headfirst into battle, regardless of the risk.
But if you want to take down the Scout, you're gonna have to catch him before he catches you. And that means you too, ladies.
That's right, Fancy Pants, myself. So why don't you take your little failure, roll it up sideways, and... Okay, crap, I gotta go. Screw you, though.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, I'm feeling pretty hungry. If only there was some sort of amazing service that sent a box full of food and recipes straight to my door. Oh, hey!
Like what?
You know how it is. Researching characters and making them fight to the death is time-consuming. I don't have time to go to the store and make my own meals, but I also don't want to doom my existence to fast food sugar addiction. Thankfully,
Okay.
Blue Apron changed all of that. For less than $10 a meal, Blue Apron sends me seasonal recipes with pre-portioned ingredients to make delicious home-cooked meals. Each meal comes with an easy step-by-step recipe which can be prepared in 40 minutes or less. This chicken stir-fry only took about 20. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free, with free shipping, by going to blueapron.com/battle.
Seems too
See for
elaborate.
yourself how good it feels and tastes to create impeccable home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. That's blueapron.com/battle.
But right now,
It's time for a death battle! Alright. Finally, some 3D. I really wish the last battle was in 3D. But, whatever.
All right, asshole. You're toast. Whoa. Hey there, hot stuff.
Oh my god.
Hello.
If I told you you had a great bod, would you hold it against me?
That's nice. I was just leaving.
Oh, sure thing. Come back anytime. Just put that briefcase back before you go. Thanks.
What?
Sorry, love. Overwatch needs this more than you do.
Sure, and in-game she's limited to like, what, 3? 2? I don't play Tracer. Looks too complicated.
Yo, Putz, how you doing that?
And like I said, don't play unless I have someone to play with.
Bombs away.
Oh,
Ru-
that
run-
feels great. Supposedly, this stuff will liquefy your esophagus after just one can, but, you know, it's also very handy when you feel like not getting blown up.
That's not very fair.
Listen,
Eh.
sweetheart,
I'll be honest, I think Scout's
I
better.
never
Like,
play fair.
you know, just, I prefer Scout as just a funny man. Honestly found the whole, I don't know, I find British accents annoying, okay? Don't hold it against me, please.
That at the plate. Kids out of the park.
And she'll rewind time. I mean, she hasn't even used her ult yet.
All right, doll. Fun's over.
No, it isn't.
Not yet, mate. The cavalry's here.
Bye, Scout. You can erase your wounds too? That seems a bit. Yeah. Bye, Scout. Bye bye.
Not this time, Yankee.
Yankee?
Oh, come on, give me a...
To be fair, Team Fortress characters are more dependent on each other than I think Overwatch are.
And he's out!
Scout was fast and tough, but Tracer's unique arsenal and evasiveness pulled her ahead.
Scout's greatest feat was potentially surviving an assault from 3 rockets at once. However, the rocket's point of impact is never directly shown, and since direct hits from rockets regularly obliterate far tougher mercs, it's unreasonable to assume this was any different.
Scout could sprint up to 17 miles an hour for an extended period of time, which is slightly faster than the average human's 15 miles per hour. But Tracer's natural reactive instinct gave her the edge. For example, avoiding that sniper round from 30 feet away means she can react 25 times faster than the
Who has the
vast
time
majority
for
of other
this?
beings.
Which means
I
Tracer
mean,
could avoid
we love
almost
them for
anything
it, but
Scout
still.
threw at her. Even when she couldn't, her recall ability not only helped her survive, but effectively ruined any of Scout's elements of surprise.
This allowed Tracer plenty of opportunities to take
Still
him
prefer
out.
Scout, but
And
whatever.
just like that, Scout was gone without a trace.
The winner is Tracer.
Alright, who's next?
Time on
Who's
Death
next?
Battle.
Who's next? Who's next? Fuck!
Next time on
Death
Death Battle.
Battle. Ken? Really?
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
Who the
another
heck's
episode of
Ken
Death
gonna
Battle.
be
I'm Ben,
fighting?
Showrunner, and I play Wiz.
And I'm Nick, and I wrote this episode.
And next time we've got Ken from Street Fighter, but who's he gonna be fighting? You can find
Don't
out
do
by
this,
sticking to
man.
our social media. That's @ScrewAttack
Social
on Twitter
media.
and official SA on Facebook. We'll be letting
But
you
this
know
is
his
like the
opponent.
only show I like from you
That's right,
guys,
and if you want
okay?
to see that
So.
episode of Death Battle early, or want to see some other Rooster Teeth content before other people get to, you can become a first member by clicking the link in the description below.
And of course, if you've got an idea for a death battle, let us know in the comments below.
We do read them.
Thanks, guys.
Da-da-da. Alright. What do I have to say? Didn't really care who won and who didn't. I just find Scout funnier, that's about it. The thing is, they are kind of right. Scout may have survived 3 missiles, but that's sort of cartoon logic, isn't it? And, I mean, if we apply cartoon logic to all these battles, then, well, you know, it kind of makes things weird, because you don't know how far you can take that. It's not like these guys can take the writers and game makers from all these different franchises and get them together to discuss things. That'd be cool, though. Don't think they can, though. I think, like, the only show that's really kind of gotten something similar to that was, like, Deadliest Warrior, where they got, like, for the Halloween episode or whatever, they had vampires versus zombies, and they got writers from those respective fields to come over and discuss. But, don't think they can do that with Screw Attack. So, yeah. I'm gonna leave this here. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a suggestion in the comment section, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye!